All right. Good afternoon. It is Saturday, December something, 12th, I believe, December 12th. This is your girl Harlow's World. Harlow, this is Harlow's World. However, this is an extended edition of ONXY Sun. So I am the creator of ONXY Sun. If you don't know what that is, please take a moment to go and check it out. I'm not going to kill a lot of my time today with that. I'm going to go quick, jump in because I'm running behind on I'm running behind schedule actually right now. So we are live today with our special guest, and her name is we're just going to go with Gem Lightworks, and we are live today with her. She is going to be doing some live Q&As today, and we're going to be discussing doing some readings, and we're also going to be diving a little bit into the readings and the history of it. So if you have any questions or you want to get some questions answered, please be sure to leave a comment for us on the ONXY Sun page, group, or master page, and we'll be able to go ahead and do that for you. So without further ado, I am going to bring Jen in, and hey there, lady.
Hey.
All right, you know what? My volume is down. 1 second here. Bear with me because I don't hear you. So hold on. 1 second here. There you are. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, lady?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for joining today. And
Absolutely.
we already got a few people tuning in. I'm going to back up a little bit because I feel like I'm sitting too close. So today, I want to welcome you. I'm just gonna share a little bit about those who are joining the feed right now. My name is Harlow Hendricks. I'm the creator of ONXY Sun. ONXY Sun is a community of light workers, healers, psychics. We're just trying to build a community for our culture. Our culture of people of color, indigenous people, and we want them to reconnect with many of the typical practices that we have not so much have been inclined to use in current social climate. So I wanted Jen to come on today because readings are just essential, and I want her to give us a little background on readings and how they work. So we have a couple of guests here. Before we start taking questions, if you could kind of give us a little background on Gem Lightworks and how you started reading.
Absolutely. Actually, I started off at California Psychics. I was there for 9 years, bringing aboard advisors. I literally brought them aboard. That's what I did.
Okay.
Evaluated, brought them aboard. I did life coaching, worked customer service, conflict
Okay.
resolution. I do have a certificate in conflict resolution. So
Oh,
that's my specialty, is bringing people together with an understanding. So 8 years at California Psychics, about 5 years with Psychic Encounters. I'm
okay.
currently on Into the Psychic, and I've worked with Seven Sense, and I am now doing Astrology Business 101 with Humanity in HR. So you can look for us
Wow.
on LinkedIn. And so we're taking this to the next level. Yes, astrology business.
Well, I am excited to have you here, and we're going to be taking a few questions. So, if any of you guys have questions out there for Jen that you would like for her to focus on, now there are going to be some stipulations. So, we want to make sure when you send over the questions, because I'm going to be navigating the questions from you to Jen. Please be assured, Jen, they include their name and their date of birth.
Right. You need your name and your date of birth, preferably the city that you're in.
Okay. All right, perfect. All right. So while we have if anybody got any questions or just want to now, do you do general readings or do you focus on specific areas?
I do a combination of astrology and tarot. Everybody loves tarot.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna I'm gonna actually maybe start with myself because I haven't had a
Okay.
good reading in a while.
Okay.
Um, okay, so you need my date of birth is September 28th,
Okay.
1969.
September 28th, 1969. All right. Let me just take a peek. I use Vedic Sidereal and Western Tropical. I infused the both. You said 1969, love?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
And don't forgive me if you see my attention to being diverted. I'm actually going in and out. Yeah, because we got some more questions coming in for you as we speak.
Sure, not a problem. I'm here. I'm just looking up your stars right now. As you know, we are constellations. That's literally what we are: energy, frequency, and vibration. The mysteries of life are literally with us from the day that we're born. It's just up to us to rediscover and figure it out. You're a Libra, Sun in Libra. This is Taurus tropical energy that we're talking about. The Sun being the ego, representing the ego and spirituality. The Moon representing how you think and your emotions is in Taurus. So you're a very business-minded, creative Venusian double energy in Venus. Libra is ruled by Venus, and so is Taurus. Your Mercury is in Libra. You have a lot of Libra energy, so you're all about bringing people together with Jupiter and Libra. You're like a life coach. You're very creative. You're probably an author, which I believe you are, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely. So you're very artistic. Saturn in Taurus. So for you, it is really about learning the mastery of Taurus.
Okay.
But you're phenomenal. Your Venus is in Virgo, so you actually love from a place of service. Like, if there's anything that you can do for the person that you love, I mean, you do it.
Yeah.
You do it. You work.
Yeah.
Person.
Okay.
Right? Does that resonate with you?
It absolutely resonates with me. I mean, you know me pretty well, so I'm gonna give you over to somebody else. I'm gonna go in order here, and when I do this, I'm gonna give you the screen because I want them to have your complete attention. So I have Maya Ellie, and I'm hoping I say that right. Maya has a plethora of tower moments in the areas of finances and male energy relationships this year. And she wants to know if you have any insight. Her date of birth is 3/16/97. Her name is Maya Ellie. And she was born in Bridgeton, New Jersey. You want me to repeat that?
No, actually, I
Yeah.
got that. You said 1997 for Maya. Hey, Maya, how you doing? Yeah, I got to tell you, Maya wants to learn all about the mysteries of life. I'm just keeping it real with you. Let me just pull up her constellation. It was March the 15th, 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also do current transit. So we do a weather report on what Saturn and Jupiter is doing. And right
Mm-hmm.
now we do have the great conjunct of Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto this
Okay.
month on the 21st. And for those of us who are enthusiastically disciplined, Saturn rules the 10th house of status, career, work, and it also rules the 11th house of hopes and dreams. So dream big. Saturn is about discipline and timing, in work, in hard and in effort, hard work. We're not talking about, oh, well, I get to sit back and just chill. So this is a really great time for all of us, including Maya. So Maya in general is highly intuitive, very spiritual. She's into people. She would make a very great life coach. March 15th, 1998. Is that correct?
I know March 18th, 19. Wait, let me go back to
Is it
my.
March 18th or 15th?
No, it's March 16th, 1997. March
March
16th.
16th, 1997. So
Mm-hmm.
sorry about that.
I'm
She's
trying.
still very spiritual. She's highly intuitive. Maya, you're highly intuitive. Like, you really want to know things. You also would make a great life coach, a mediator, very spiritual, very nurturing with the moon in Cancer, sun in Pisces, Venus in Pisces. You're highly connected to the person that you love. Like, you really are. Like, you should be able to just read his energy off the bat. Jupiter in Aquarius, you naturally seem to get things easy. It's almost like a scientific thing for you. As you study spirituality, you really don't need to be told twice about the sun and Jupiter and Mars and all of that cosmos stuff. You get energy, frequency, and vibration. You're going to make a great student. I can't wait to bring you aboard on my service so that you can help people. Be sure to get at me at gemlightwork@gmail.com. You know how to reach me, okay? As far as career and business, I see a lot of things for you. I want to go into your rising. If you can just give me a second so I can just draft up a Vedic astrology chart. Does that resonate with you, Maya?
So Maya she is responding, but I've been offline, so you may not be able to see her responses. But I did get one that says, "Wait, I think she said, Lordy, yes, Lord, don't I know it?" So she is resonating with you.
Okay, yeah, she is highly gifted. I'm just trying to check to see her Vedic astrology chart. Okay, so current transits. Okay, I just want to take a peek at her rising. In Vedic astrology, you have to understand that Vedic astrology is the entire sky. It's not a partial, it's not a panel, it's not the season, it's the entire sky. And so you're a Virgo rising, hun. And so Virgo rising has a lot going on in the 12th house of people. Saturn and Jupiter is both conjunct in the, let's see here, in the 5th house of romance, speculated gains, children. You got to be careful. You might have a baby. I'm just letting you know. It's really about you finding that person who's a little bit more business oriented with Capricorn in the 5th house of romance. It might have been a little bit hard for you to make any kind of speculated gains. Your creativity might have been blocked this last year. You've just been really serious in dating, or may not have even dated at all. Of course, COVID's going on, but here comes Jupiter. So Jupiter is opening up that house to bring you someone who's very professional. Man, it's so funny because I know a lot of people with a Virgo rising. So Virgo rising is actually about literally going through all of the areas of life and super analyzing things. Like you really, really analyze everything that there is about your finances. That's the 2nd house of Taurus, about your home life, which is the 4th house of Capricorn. The 4th house of Cancer. You really, really are quite analytical and systematic in how you go about life in those areas. And so this is a very big year for you. I wouldn't be surprised if you catch a serious relationship while you're not looking. Does that resonate?
She is definitely saying she's resonating with you. You give me it
Okay,
when
I
you're.
can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Can you hear? Wait. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Nope.
Okay, I can't hear you, hun.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's see here. Can you still hear me? Nope. Wait. 1 minute.
Okay, we're having some
It's so
technical
weird.
issues. There we go.
Okay, perfect. So you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be coming in and out. When you get to the end of your reading with the client, let me know so I know when to come in, because I want to make sure that they're focusing all their energy on you and you are just the only person on the screen. I don't want to be a distraction for them when
Right.
you're reading them. So I think I muted myself. If I do, just let me know you can't hear me when you see my face. But I do have a couple more people who are in here. But she says she is resonating with you very much so.
Okay, so yeah, so if you want to go further into your charts, I do divisional charts and I do study aids. And anytime you need me, you can book a session. I am on Facebook at Gem Lightwork, and I'm on Instagram at Gem Lightwork. So hit me up. Did that resonate for you, Maya?
She says yes, very much so.
Maya, I really want you aboard my team because I know that if there's anyone that can figure people out and help them on their journey and aid them, it's an intuitive as yourself, okay?
All right. So I have another person for you. Her name is Desiree Ledesma, and she is calling from Vegas. She's from Vegas.
Okay.
Her date of birth is 10/22/1970.
Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up her chart. October 22,
Okay. Yes.
1970.
1970. October 22, 1970. I'm gonna leave the screen to you.
Okay. Okay. 1970. Now, I am not seeing any messages, fellas, so you're going to have to bear with me. In the meantime, Desiree, I am pulling up your chart. Desiree, you're also a people person. You'd really love to just find the perfect relationship and just chill. You can't figure out what's wrong with people. A highly intuitive as well, very creative. You'd make a great life coach. You'd also make a great writer. You definitely make, you do great in art and design. And Venus and Scorpio, you're very transformative, very, very intuitive with Jupiter and Scorpio. You're a very fair person. So you just seem to attract people who just seem to be toxic. And that's not your fault. It's actually because you're a healer. You want to take care of everybody that you love. You have a moon in Leo. So for you, you just want to find the right person, be balanced. You don't like confrontation, and you like to protect, and you like to take the lead and just make them feel taken care of. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, if that's okay. Does that align and resonate with you, Desiree?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so Desiree is definitely resonating. I believe she's resonating with you. Yeah, I know it's hard because you can't see their responses.
Yes, I can't see any of the messages.
Do you have your phone with you?
I'm on my phone, but every time I turn on my iPad, I can't hear you.
I got you. I got you. Okay. So I know she had, Desiree says, yes, exactly. She is resonating with you. I know she had a specific question. She wants to know if she was going to find a job soon.
I'm going to say that she is, but let's pull some tarot cards. And off the bat, I don't know if you can see this, Desiree. Okay, so this is the Six of Wands. Okay, so Six of Wands is basically achievement. So right now we have a grand and great conjunction. It's called the Great Conjunction of Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto. And that mathematical statement is enthusiastic discipline in career, in business, in happiness. You have to put in that effort. If you do that, Jupiter is going to expand you, protect you, give you what you need to study for advancement in your own happiness. Okay, but you got to put in the effort. So look for those jobs right now and don't give up. Check your spams, check your emails, be diligent, be focused and grounded, because Capricorn is an earth quality, it's an earth energy. But it's also about you working hard at it. So I guarantee you're going to find something that's going to make you feel pretty darn victorious. Okay, taking a leap of faith. Okay, so it might be something that's new. Okay, so that's literally what's going on. It may be something that's a new cycle for you, a new type of place of business, or a new type of environment that you're going to be into. It may be something that has to do with hidden things, secretive, behind the scenes. You may be in an isolated area, just so that you know. So you might be like a director or something, but you're hidden. Things that behind the scenes. So it could be anything of that nature. And it could also be quite creative, okay, with the Ace of Wands. So like I said, this is going to be kind of a new career for you, or a leap of faith into something different. Like I said, keep putting the work in, working with people. You may have more than one interview. The Three of Pentacles represents going out to a couple of places, or a couple of interviews. But you are going to be successful. The Sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. And as you can see, you're going to be quite happy with the Sun upright. Okay. If you need me, you know how to contact me. Again, we're starting a new program here with Humanity in HR, and it's basically Astrology Business 101. I'm working with Harlow, and I'm also working with ONXY Sun, Gem Lightwork. Hit us up. We're here to help you and assist you in those needs along your journey. Okay.
All right. Well, Desiree definitely says yes. She has so much she's working on, so she is resonating with you. I'm gonna move on because I mean they're coming in, Jen. So I know you want to maybe get them to come to you so you can be a little more thorough with the reading. The next person, it looks like she's maybe looking for a general reading.
Okay.
Okay, and her name is Alicia, and Alicia is from Maryland.
Oh, Alicia.
Alicia, okay. And her date of birth is August 6th, 1980.
Well, Alicia is also a Virgo rising. Okay. So, depending on what time you were born, believe it or not, will differentiate between what's going on between you and the timing of another Virgo rising. So, I know that it kind of seems like you've been pulling teeth all year long. And your effort literally is just in putting in the effort. I mean, your work assignment is literally just in putting the effort in. And I know that you have, and I know that a lot of things with regard to networking are going to start to manifest for you. You may be into multimedia, you may be into human resources, you might even be into anything that has to do with Geminian energy, because you do have Venus and Gemini in the 10th house of career. So, like, you're a boss chick, okay? Like, for real, you are a boss chick who knows how to do multiple things for multiple people, multiple projects all the time. So I do see things trickling in with you. I do see a new network system coming for you. And also, you having Capricorn in that 5th house of speculated gains, that's a lot of business and speculated gains. So it's best that you have your own business, not work for anybody else, to be honest with you. Jupiter's there to expand that house and bring you people that are pretty darn wise with, I want to say that you have Pisces energy in the 7th house of people. So for you, you're going to be around either creative people or very wise people. Just in general, you might even be around a lot of astrologers, a lot of psychics, people who can assist you in your business. Does that resonate? I can't hear you.
All right, you got me? Here I
Does that
am.
resonate?
I haven't gotten a response from her, but I'm not
Okay.
sure she's still here. I'm not sure yet, but do you want to move on to a new person? I want to give you some time to go in between. She says yes. I'm sorry. There she is. She
I
says yes.
can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
No, I can't.
Okay, 1 second.
Can you hear me?
How about that? I don't know what's up with this.
Okay, it's getting better, but it's still a little.
I think it's moving slow. I think it's moving slow. Can you? Uh-oh. Okay, so I am going to text you. If y'all know, you guys can probably hear. I don't know if she can hear, but okay.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
All right. Okay.
Okay, text me.
Okay. Okay. All right. You guys bear with us. I don't know why it does that. It's a weird little, I may not use this next time. A second here. Okay. All right. So Jen's going to come right back. We just want to make sure that hopefully you guys can hear me too. Let's see here. All right, so you guys, the audience, you guys are confirming that you can hear me. I appreciate that. I'm moving from different angles, just trying to get it. And let's get Jen back in here.
Hey,
all right, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
There
Perfect.
it is. You know, I
Alicia,
think
did
what
that
it is.
resonate, hon? Sorry.
She did say yes. She said yes.
Awesome. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for Maya too. Thank you so much for joining us here today on ONXY Sun. This is the network that's popping, y'all.
Well, yeah, we're getting it there. So I'm gonna do one more for you, and then we can just wrap up, and we can tell everybody if they want to send you donations or how to get in contact with you. I have Jamila. Jamila is
Oh,
let's see
beautiful
here.
name. I love that name. Jamila, hi, how are you?
And Jamila is all the way from Harlem. That's her birthplace. Her date of birth is November 10th, 1976.
Wow, Jamila, a lot going on for you this year. Let me just look at your current transits, okay? Current transits is where we see what's going on above, as above, so below, and the areas that the energy is trickling into, the different life areas. Right now, there's a lot going on at home, okay? So it might have been a little rocky at home for the past year, really grounding things, really cleaning things up, sorting things out. Here comes Jupiter trying to expand that home environment. And so, to be honest with you, Jupiter stays in this placement for the entire year, and Saturn rolls out the entire year. Saturn stays in a particular placement, an area of life for almost 3 years, 2.5 years. So, don't be surprised if you expand your household or if you literally move. And when I say move, I'm not talking about around the corner. It'll be something stable. It'll be, you don't be surprised if you work from home. Okay. If you're doing more work from home, um, as far as love and romance, that'll get a lot easier as well. Again, with COVID and Capricorn, Jupiter, and Pluto, and all of these different signs, 5 signs were in retrograde not too long ago. It's been a really hard 2020. Just don't give up on that, because again, it's about enthusiastic effort and discipline. You know that you love this man. Okay. You got to put in the effort. Got to put in the effort for romance, balancing home and career, even if you're working from home. You got this. Okay. Really, really think about how you think about things in a balanced arena. There's a lot going on in your money house, Ladybug. Venus is currently transiting. I believe you have the moon transiting. You got a lot transiting. Mercury transiting, all in Scorpio in your second house of Taurus. So that's That's also hidden assets, hidden money, things that are hidden. It could be a loan. It could be credit cards. It could be a 401k. There is money owed to you that you can receive if you just put in the effort. With this Saturn and Jupiter energy in Capricorn, it may take 1 or 2 or 3 tries, but hey, go for it, because right now, I'm not trying to rhyme. Venus is seriously on your side. Does that resonate with you? Do you understand?
All right, she is saying yes. Can you hear me?
Yep. I
All right,
can't hear
cool.
you.
All right, perfect. Is she?
Okay.
I believe she is resonating. I do have one more. I skipped her a little earlier, and before we get out, because I don't. I think she just disappeared. I don't want you to get missed. So, Lynn, we're gonna get you next. Here she comes. We're gonna get you next. So 1 second. All right. So we have one more. Her name is Lynn Marie.
Okay, Lynn Marie.
Okay, and Lynn Marie's date of birth is, let me go back to her, because I think I skipped her a little early on. 1 second here. She is from New Brighton or Britain, Connecticut.
Okay.
She mentions love, hot, cold, male energy.
Okay.
And her name is Lindsay. I'm sorry, not Lynn, Lindsay.
And she was born when?
Her date of birth is January 13th, 1983.
1983. So she's currently in a relationship.
I don't know. You know what, Lindsay? You may have to answer that, because I'm not sure. She just notated love, hot, cold, male. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay,
love.
so she's in a relationship. Okay, well, Lindsay, January 13, 1983.
Yes, January 13th.
Have you? What's the name of her guy? Or person of interest?
Let's see if I can get that from you. Love interest. Let me see if I can get his name. And next time, you guys, we're going to make it so Jen can see these questions. Or if we get a chance to do this again, I think this is really fun and informative. So his name is Javon.
Okay.
Jevon.
Okay, so let me ask, what's his date of birth?
Do you have his date of birth, Lindsay? Oh, she can hear you too. I don't know why I'm saying it. I'm just going to wait for her to send it over to me.
Okay.
Let's see here. This is really awesome, Jen. I appreciate you. His date of birth is March 27th, 1992.
March 27th, 1992. And I just have to ask, only because I don't want to waste time, how long have you two been seeing each other?
I think she can. Yeah, she can hear you. So we're gonna make it next time where you can. Oops, where you can see the comments below. Um, his She said she's been seeing Javon a little over a year.
Okay, so here's what's going on. You have 1, 2, 3 planets, major planets in Capricorn. So you literally are about being grounded and not wasting your time. And when I say wasting your time, it's not like, oh, I want to go hang out and I could have been doing my hair and my nails. It's about you building with someone. You just don't want to waste time. That's your biggest thing, is about wasting time. Javon, believe it or not, Javon has a Venus in Pisces. And with him, he also has a Jupiter in Virgo, so he could be very detached. And that's why you're getting the hot and cold, because Virgo is very compartmentalized, analytical, and systematic, as I was saying earlier. Jupiter is what is the second biggest planet, if you will. It's what's considered a dwarf sun. So it takes up a lot of our energy. It's his ideology and his belief system. So for him, he doesn't really express emotions. Yes, he's a sun in Aries. That's no doubt. He takes the lead. He's very passionate. He's ambitious. He does have a moon in Capricorn. So like you, there are times when he's just very grounded, very serious about being in a relationship, and then all of a sudden he just kind of disappears or goes MIA. Does that resonate?
I'm just waiting for her to respond to see if she's picking up.
You know what? I can't hear you.
I hate when it does that. What is that? All right. So she says yes, it does resonate with her.
So what's going on for him is, because he has that Venus in Pisces, he just likes his space. That's it. It's just, he really likes to be in his so-called $1 million corner of the room. He likes to be alone. You know, he really does. He's actually quite artistic and very creative. He is highly intuitive. That Jupiter and Virgo energy, though, again, very detached energy, because he's sitting back thinking. So not only does your dude like isolation, where he can be creative and study and expand, because Jupiter is actually, Jupiter rules Pisces. And I know it sounds very complicated, but if you can just understand that it's a powerhouse of just expansion. When he's alone, he likes to study, or he likes to escape in sci-fi or video games, or even astrology or art, music, dancing, writing, just thinking of things. And he may even think about businesses, you know, like how he can create a business in his head. Like for hours upon hours, he stays detached, thinking and thinking and thinking. And all the while it shows up in your world as not being present. And then you feel like, wow, you know, my time is very valuable. When I make decisions on spending time with someone, it comes from a place of value. He must not value me. And that's not the case at all. He's just very compartmentalized energy that likes to be alone. Now, as you two get together, because as with you, it is with him, the longer he knows you, the stronger the bond. Okay, so are you wasting time? No, it's just you guys got to know how to communicate sooner or later. A lot of people don't know how to communicate because their energies are just not communicative. And so You do it by body language. You do it by expressing in the things that you do together. So now you know that he just likes his escapism. When you guys eventually move in together and take it to another level, if you can just give him his space and not worry about it, which I know you won't, if you can get to that point by putting enthusiastic effort in understanding what his get down is, what his flow is, you're going to see that he was always thinking about you. It's just that he likes to be in his own space. Okay, does that resonate?
Yes. She
Yes.
says she definitely feels that. Uh-oh. Right. She says she definitely feels that. Absolutely resonates. She said couldn't have explained it better.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that feedback. It lets me know that I'm right on track with what I'm doing. I appreciate you very much.
Awesome. So before we get out of here, I don't see anybody else. I don't want to put too much on you today. Hopefully we can do this again where we can where you can kind of see the interaction with everybody. So much positive feedback, and I'm going to place for those of you. So Jim, before we go, can you tell everyone how they can get in contact with you to book a reading with you?
Absolutely. You can book with me by simply hitting up my email. It's right there on the right there, as you can see on the podcast here. Gem Lightwork@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Instagram at Gem Lightwork. You can DM me, and we'll go ahead and set up readings. And again, I look forward to meeting up with you again, Harlow. I thank everybody for joining us today. ONXY Sun, be sure to check out the network, everyone. And don't forget to check me out with Humanity in HR on LinkedIn, so we can really, really break it down to you for those of you that are boss-like material, starting your own. This is a really great way for you to tune into your, not only your clients, but your colleagues, your subordinates. It's important so that you can get the best out of everyone and be very productive this year coming up, 2021.
All right. Well, thank you. I always love talking to you. You know, you're my sister. Somebody, I meant to mention this earlier, but I can't remember who it was. You can go back later and see the comments on ONXY Sun. But love you, Queen. It's always a pleasure to sit and talk. And we didn't even get a chance because I wasn't expecting everybody to just kind of jump in so quickly to kind of discuss everything in regards to just how tarot card works. I know there was a lot of things we wanted to kind of jump into, but this is such a great turnout and people got so much insight, and that was the purpose, was to have people get insight and get the help they were looking for, and just so they can kind of move forward. And I appreciate you coming. I definitely want to do this again, and we can kind of dive into you know, the history of tarot card reading and just have people better understand what this is and how this actually works and how it benefits. So if you guys are watching today, you know, and you want to see more things like this and more interactions, please let me know at ONXY Sun. Definitely go to Gem Lightworks, follow her, book an appointment, have a session with her. This was all lightweight today, so
Right.
she can definitely go in deeper for you and really give you the insight that you need. And as always, it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much for the
thank
invite.
you. Thank you. This is
All right.
exciting. I was enjoying it.
Happy
I got to work.
holidays, everyone.
I'm going to be working on the sound and the communication, so the next one will be a little more fluid.
All right. Sounds great.
All right. I love you as always,
Love you
and I will talk
too.
to you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.